mentioned, her name is there. Jesus went to walk into her farm, and that which came out of her became beautiful. You know, I preached a message some time ago on the story of Naomi and Ruth. You know that story? Naomi and Ruth. God has never wasted a life. You know, I gave my life to Christ after I had an encounter with God when I was 7 years. When I was 7 years, the Lord told me, that was my first experience, but you know, as a child, we keep on giving our life to Christ until 2002 when I finally. But when I was 7 years, the Lord came to my room. And he said to me, before you were born, I appeared to your mother. And wahala, to serve God na problem, what did they happen? I want to read medicine, he will not allow me to me. Emmanuel, he calls me Emeke. Emeke. He said, Emeke, where are you going to? I said, Ross, I don't tire. This God thing not the work. He don't to frustrate my life. Is my life not wasted? And he said to me, go back. Go back. And he told me his life story. He said to me, I was studying optometry. And I was at my 5th year when God told me, go and write JAM. No, there are certain things when God tells you, if you can see God, you will check his temperature and say, that's not malaria. What did you do? He said, God told him, go and write JAM. This brother was a Zonal rep before he entered University of Benin. So he's not a small boy. In my SUCF then, most of them were Zonal reps or Zonal secretaries before they came to school. So he said, he stayed before gaining admission to study optometry. And optometry is 6-year course in Uniben then. And then God is saying, go and write what? Not even change of course, so JAM. He said, I cannot do it. But he said, God told him, go and write JAM. So he said, okay, you want me to write JAM, Babi? I will write them. So he bought JAM form. Went to, on the day of JAM, he just went to wrote his name and began to shade. A is for apple, B is for ball, C, he just shaded. When his result came out, he had 290. He said, okay, now make we do him. He reached post-UM, he went there, he also did what he did. When admission list came out, he was number 3 for medicine. Think on the verse for God. Why are you frustrating my life? The Lord never frustrates a man's life. Any life that comes into his hands, he makes something beautiful from it. And they painted the house. Then you say, sir, this is the house I came to that time. So yes. No, sir, you cannot. He said, it's the house. When God is building a life, it does not look like it until he's done. But you know, when the devil starts a man's life, he starts it with beauty, is that also? And ends with destruction. But when the Lord starts a man's life, even though a man's life has been mad, battered, shattered, mattered, when he comes to the farmer and says, sir, my life is finished, you say, sit down. Let me start my work in your life. In your life. And David continued. David had about 7 wives or so before